Hello, my fellow patriots. This is Alex with Disabled Vets Perspective, and I'm going to try to get you guys just a little more centered here. Hold the line. See what we get here. Ah, everybody's off at an angle. Just wanted to get on here real quick and show you that the patriotism on the Gladiator is coming along. I got my flag up in the grill there, and she looks fine. So getting my flags all in order, getting everything set up. Um, I think you guys probably have known by now that there was a rally in D.C. and it's actually supposed to be a rally at every state capital. Apparently, there's been some pretty good turnouts, but I just wanted to bring this up because, frankly, I'm so tired of the lies. When we did our Virginia rally, the Second Amendment rally in Virginia, the media says approximately 22,000 people showed up, which is not a small number, but compared to the number of people that showed up, it was a ridiculously small number. Well, they're trying it again with DC. They're saying hundreds of people showed up in DC today to protest the election results for Joe Biden. Well, I have been watching that thing on several channels that are casting that event, Right Side Broadcasting mainly, but Jeff Mack channel and After Action Report, so they're getting different perspectives of this thing. And Lisa and I were observing one of the static images on Jeff Mack's channel, and you could look down the street, and I'm guessing about 2 miles down the street, and it was a sea of Trump supporters, flags, American flags, Trump flags, Don't Tread on Me flags, signage, everything you can imagine. It a full distance down the road. I'm figuring at least 2 miles, and you listen to the media, hundreds of people showed up. Well, it's more the gaslighting bullshit, because when you're on the ground on these things, when the Trump supporters come out, it's like his rallies, for example. A couple of thousand people showed up at a President Trump rally today. It's all part of the gaslighting. They inflate the polls and deflate reality when it comes to the numbers of the people that support President Trump. They in their polls, everybody's against him, and in reality, the numbers are incredible. Look at that, more cards for Lisa. You guys are awesome. Mail call. But I wanted to get on here just to get ahead of that, because that's going to be the narrative. When RSBN was out there, they were saying, they didn't see any media. My guess is that the media was probably embedding themselves with the Antifa idiots and the BLM protesters and all that. And what they're doing is they're just hoping something can ignite so that they can say, look at this, the Trump supporters came to D.C. to start fights. So that's what their narrative is going to be. I'm trying to get that sun off me a little bit so you guys aren't getting blinded. But it's already starting. The reality is there were tens and tens of thousands of people in D.C. It's just another example of a massive turnout that gets grossly underestimated by the media. So when you look at these images, if you see them on the news, they're probably going to show a staggering 3 or 4 people walking in a group together, because there were areas in D.C. where they were spread out as they were walking in, people coming from every direction. They will not show you the main drag, the Freedom Plaza rally there, or they probably won't even show you how many people showed up in front of the Supreme Court. But I'm talking thousands, not hundreds, thousands. So biggest thing is we gotta we got to address each other as to what the real numbers are. And we got to hope that people, I had a dog behind me, now it's gone. We got to hope that people can see past the gaslighting, and some people can't. That's just the way it is. They just absolutely lock in on what they're told, and that's what they will believe from here to eternity. You can't look into reality themselves. Come on, pup. So, anyway, I just want to get on here. Uh, it kills Lisa and me both that we couldn't be in D.C., but for obvious reasons. But one thing that we're planning, as soon as she can get her strength back and she can get up and moving, then we are going to start trying to go to these events, wherever they may be. And at that time, that's when I might try to lean on my folks a little bit with the PayPal and stuff like that to help us to get to the events, because I'm not going to gaslight, I'm not going to sugarcoat, and if there's 100,000 people standing around, I'm going to try to get images that will show 100,000 people around. So it's just a matter of getting her healed up, and then we'll go on to that next phase, because she wants to do that too. She gets pretty camera shy in front of the camera, but she doesn't mind working the camera, and she enjoys getting out to these events because of the energy and the patriotism that exists at these places. And our job is not going to end when President Trump is done in 4 years. Our job's going to begin at that point. I mean, right now we are in a fight to save this republic. When we are done with President Trump, then it's going to be a fight to keep it, because the New World Order will try to slide back in and continue business as usual as soon as they can get President Trump out of their way, or get us out of their way. So it'll be up to us to keep this fight alive as long as we can. And again, dog went poof. This dog is a magician. I'm walking, she's right next to me. She stops for a second. I take about 20 more paces and turn around, and she gone. Come on. But, all right, so that's what I got for now. Just enjoy the shoe, because the media won't show it to you. Take a look around some of these other simulcasters and broadcasters that they show other people's streams so you can get them all on one page. But, we use our eyes. We don't use the gas that's blown up our ass by the media. So, anyway, that's what I got. Happy 14th, y'all. It's going to be a day in history, guaranteed. But anyway, if you like what I have to say, make sure you tell your friends about me. Subscribe to the channel. Become a member of this great patriot family. And I mean, best in the world comes from here. So make sure you hit the thumbs up on the way out the door. And until next time, y'all, stay in the fight.